Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2018 Dodge Challenger with a 392 Hemi. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. So, first cool thing about this car is that it's from Texas. So, we know that Texas cars don't have any rust, which is awesome because in the Midwest, we get rust. Second thing you need to know about this car is it is prior salvage. I don't know what happened. I don't know when it happened, but I know that something happened, and I'll show you a couple little issues where you can tell that it's prior salvage. But other than that, this thing is awesome. So, I really don't know a whole lot about like big fast cars. I'm kind of a minivan mom or SUV mom, so this is kind of a new thing to me. I don't know everything. Those of you who are Challenger people, those of you who are Hellcat people, I think this is a Hellcat. You guys know what it is, you guys know what it does, and if you don't, you can certainly message us and Matt can take over and answer any of those questions for you. So with all that being said, here we go. Okay, so this one is bright red. It is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous inside and out. Like I said, I told you it was prior salvage, but pretty much you have to look for it to be prior salvage. On the outside of this car, there are no visible dents, dings, flaws, rust. Like I said, it's a Texas car, so you're really not going to get any rust. These tires, they're probably about 30%, and they still have rubber on them. I know Matt's been having some fun with it, because that's what guys do. I think these back tires, they have more. They probably have like 50 to 60% tread. Around the car over here, like I said, really no visible defects or anything that I can see on the car. You've got a little bit, that might be dirt. No, that's a little bit of paint right there, maybe where the license plate was or something. So there is a little bit of paint missing there. And let me pop this hood. Like I said, it's the SRT, the 392 Hemi. Alright, and so here, because it's prior salvage, it has had some repainting, and here's kind of where we can tell. Just right along here, there's a couple issues where maybe the paint has not stuck very well. Just right in here on this support bar, and then right up here where the hood closes. Sorry, I don't think my camera's focusing in on that. But right where the hood closes, just the paint did not hold up very well to the closing. So that's really the only thing you can see with whatever happened to it. Like I said, I don't have any details about whatever happened to it, but for some reason an insurance company deemed it to be prior salvage, and so that's why we were able to pick it up. So here is the interior. This one has the all black. It's got that fancy, I think that's the Hellcat, am I right? I could be wrong, but I think that's the Hellcat logo. Please don't fault me if I sound stupid, because like I said, I'm a minivan mom, and this is kind of a new thing for me. So, but I know it has. So another cool thing about this car is it only has 15,000 miles on it. So it's a 2018, so it's 5 years old. That's like 3,000 miles a year. So it's got super low miles on it. No check engine lights on the dash. No, not even any tire pressure sensor lights on the dash. This thing is excellent. And that's another good thing about Texas. Like, in Texas, you have to pass inspection and you can't have any check engine lights. You can't have anything lights on your dash to pass inspection, and you have to do that every year. So you take Missouri's inspection and you put it on steroids like 100 times, and that's what you get in a Texas car. So typically when we get cars from Texas, they are top notch, because they have to be. So over here we've got the radio. I believe it's the 8.4 Uconnect, so it's got you know, it's got the radio, it's got the Sirius. You can hear that the radio is working. Here's my volume. But then it's also got the Sirius, and it's got Bluetooth. You can connect all of that to the phone, or to the radio, sorry. You've got all your climate control here. You've got heated seats, you got cooled seats, you got a heated steering wheel, which is awesome in the wintertime. Absolutely changes things. You've got all the Uconnect apps. I know that there are a lot of things you can do here, and I don't know what they all are. I know Matt has played with them some, but there's on one that he was playing with, like, you can measure your 0 to 60. You can do all kinds of stuff on here, and like I said, I don't really know what it is. Also has the Wi-Fi hotspot, you know, if you want to do that. I think here's your performance pages. I think that's what it is. And like I said, I could be wrong. I have no idea. But you've got the nav, you've got all this stuff. So that's all stuff you can play with. So this will tell you your G-force. I don't know why you need to know your G-force, but you do. You know, for there. So here's your 0 to 60, 0 to 100, all of that. So obviously when you have these big fast cars like that, guys want to be like, oh look, I can go faster than you. And so there you've got all of that. Here's all your gauges. If you don't want your dash gauges, your G-force. You know, I don't know what all this is. All these gauges you have to have, but I think a lot of it is, you know, guys like to play with that. So there's that. Anyways, like I said, you can mess with the radio and all of that stuff, but radio works. You've got a bunch of other buttons. I don't know what a super track pack is. Probably something important. I don't know. But you can always, you know, like I said, you probably know what it is, because if you're looking at this car, you're probably a Challenger person. We will try our heat. Let's see, we're also going to try our heated seat, just so that, turn our heated seat on and our heated steering wheel on, and see what we've got there. We're going to turn our heat on. We've got heat blowing out. So heat works. We're going to turn it down. It's not super cold out today, so we're going to try our air conditioning and see what we get while we check our other stuff. So windows, passenger side window works. Oh, that was the driver's side window, sorry. Passenger side window works. And there are no rear windows or anything like that. So let's I'm gonna put my seatbelt on for this one. A lot of times I kind of make a joke and, you know, about my seatbelt. Well, this one, just driving it here, it's got a little bit of juice to it. You got the backup camera, which is nice. That'll keep me from going in the river. I think Matt would be pretty upset if I ended up in the river in this car. And I've got air conditioning. My air conditioning is blowing out cold. I'm going to turn that off because I really don't need anything today. I don't need heat or air. So just starting it up and just driving it, it's got power. I mean, that's what you would expect. Oh, by the way, this is a 6.4. I think I said that with the 392, so I think you can assume that it's a 6.4. But yeah, it's the 6.4. It's the big motor, and it's got good power. It drives absolutely phenomenally. And this is a new road, so it's, you know, really smooth and stuff. But it drives smooth. I don't hear any suspension noise. It's got great pickup. And then we get into the old part of the road that they didn't replace. Still no suspension noise. And this has excellent brakes. Just I'm kind of getting used to them. I've been, okay. I've kind of been driving it for about 5 minutes or so, getting used to the brakes, but they are really good. They're about to throw you through the windshield. If my starting doesn't throw you through the windshield, the brakes will. Just so I'm not used to a car that has that much response, and so I'm used to, you know, pressing on the gas to go. And this one, you kind of just kind of tap on the gas and you're gone. So there's that. Yeah, but just driving excellent. The motor sounded really good. I didn't hear any noises that that shouldn't have been there. I don't smell anything that shouldn't be there. It's a 2018. It's got 15,000 miles. So like, you're not going to get a whole lot of issues. There's not much that can go wrong in a car that's 5 years old with 15,000 miles. Except being stuck behind a slow car. And it's a nice sounding car. Like, I assume that's all factory exhaust. And it's not loud, but it's just nice sounding. Try our turn signals. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. So that's my turn signal again. Gotta get my wipers. There's my wipers work. There's my wiper fluid. Wiper fluid works. And I don't know what this thing is. I assume that's some kind of magnet for a phone, but it looks like it'll just come right off. But I'll probably leave it on there for right now. I don't think that's Matt's, but okay. Turn my wipers off. We're gonna figure out how to turn on our cruise. Cruise control ready and set. So we've got our cruise set at 56 miles an hour. Cruise works well. I don't really want to try my horn yet, just because I'm kind of waiting for people to not be in front of me. Like I said, brakes are excellent. And right around this corner, my heated steering wheel works. Just kind of paid attention to that. My horn works. My heated seat works. Obviously, that's all like little stuff. That's not really why you're looking at this car. You don't really care about the heated seat and all of that. You really care about the performance, and that's not really my thing. Matt has done all of that. The performance is there. The body is there. All of that is there. Everything works the way it's supposed to work in this car. If you have any questions, if you have any performance questions, those are definitely Matt questions. If you have any just basic car questions like, hey, do the wheels move? I can answer that one. I'm pretty basic, and he can do all of the other stuff. But anything else that you want to know, sure, feel free to reach out to us. Not a problem. We'd love to answer your questions. My cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.